We're going to look at persuasive strategies and how to use them effectively in our writing to be able to convey a message. So the first thing that you need to look at is your claim, which I know you're very aware that you need a claim in your writing, and pretty much it's stating your argument. So at the beginning of a persuasive speech or persuasive writing or even a commercial, you have to tell the reader and your audience what you're going to try to convince them of. It's always good to have big names or experts on the subject that you're talking about. It can make your argument seem more convincing. You know, they have those dentist commercials or the toothpaste commercials where they talk about 9 out of 10 dentists want you to use Crest, because they're going to convince you more if there's a doctor behind it or some kind of big name to support your position. Logos is a very important strategy. It's using the facts and numbers and information. When you are trying to persuade someone, you need to make sure that you're doing the research. So an example would be a Snickers bar has 280 calories and 30 grams of sugar. So if you're trying to convince people to eat healthier, you're going to know that that's not a very healthy snack. Okay, so pathos is all about the emotion. You're getting people to feel happy, sad, or angry. Everybody's seen those Sarah McLachlan commercials that I cannot even see anymore for the SPCA, where she's, has the sad, sappy puppies that have been abused, and she's singing the song, and it invokes an emotion, and people connect with that. Ethos is all about getting people to believe and trust in you. There's different ways that you can do this. You can get on the people's level and say, hey, I've been there before, I'm just like you. A lot of political campaigns in Texas, they'll have the person that's running in a cowboy hat and boots near a horse saying, I'm just like you, even though half of Texas have never owned horses before. But they want to make sure that you understand that they're Texan. A lot of times it'll be their position. So if you have a minister, he'll give his background, or they work for certain organizations, but they're going to get you to trust them. They might say that they're a doctor to get you to buy a product because people trust doctors. So usually they'll either use their position that they've done or work that they've done in the past, or they'll say they'll just like you to try to get you to buy in. Karyos is our last strategy, and it's all about convincing that your issue is so important that you have to act now. A lot of times they'll say, this is a one-time offer, you get half off now, but you have to put $500 down. A lot of car dealerships will have these types of sales, or furniture places will have these types of sales. If you come in this weekend, you get a brand new TV along with your $1,000 living room set. So it's the expediency part of it, that you have to act now to be able to get what you want. I do want to take a moment to talk about research. It's so important that you use reliable research so that you make your argument seem convincing. And this goes back to logos. You want to use research in your argument, but you want to make sure that it's reliable. We're going to spend some time looking at reliable versus unreliable research. If you just hit Google and put in your search, and then you just take the first thing without checking it out, you could have research that's not reliable at all. Anybody can sway research to make it fit whatever they're trying to prove. So it's your job to make sure that it's reliable. So in class tomorrow, we're going to have a commercial scavenger hunt looking at these persuasive appeals. So your group is going to search and find commercials that showcase each type of persuasive strategy. You're going to fill out the Google form with the information in the commercial and evidence to support your claim. And be ready to share it with your classmates at the end of class tomorrow. And please make sure that everything is school appropriate. Use your time wisely, because we're only going to have about 30 minutes to do the scavenger hunt.